Welcome to the show. Ask Me Now. Yes, so this is a platform where you can ask your doubts, your queries, your questions regarding Vedic mathematics. Yes, Sagar. So first you can ask me any question you have in your mind. Yes, anyone else? Sagar, Shankar, GB Thapa, Ramya Joshi, Tika, Amit, Kriti Thapa Maga. What happened? No questions at all. Am I audible to everyone? Am I audible?
No question, sir.
So then there is no use of attending the session. If you don't have any questions, this is the platform for your queries only. Yes, Kriti Thapa? Sound, my sound is proper, GB Thapa. Please check with your sound.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions, Kriti?
No, sir.
Okay, what do you do, Kriti? So I'll give you some introduction and then we'll see if you're. Yes, Ramya. Am I audible now? Ramya? Okay, so let me start. What is Vedic mathematics? Yes, how many of you are aware with the term Vedic mathematics? What is Vedic mathematics? Vedic mathematics. So what is this term called as Vedic mathematics? Yes, anyone? See, this is a question and answer session, and if you will be mum, how can we proceed further? If you don't have doubts, neither you're answering. No, Sagar, you don't need a paper or a pen. But at least you can speak out.
No idea about Vedic mathematics, sir.
Okay, so what do? How did you come to know about Vedic mathematics? Because you might have given your lead or inquiry, and that's why you received today invitation.
Yes, sir. My sir share me this link that he say it is fruitful for you.
क्या करते हैं आप? What do?
I am teacher.
Teacher where? Which place?
Nepal दांग.
Sir, नेपाल में कहाँ पर?
दांग, sir.
डांग में. Okay. Now,
Yes.
are you teaching mathematics?
Okay, sir.
आप मैथ्स पढ़ाते हैं क्या?
Yes, sir. मैथ भी पढ़ाता हूँ मैं.
भी. कौन सी क्लास को पढ़ाते हैं मैथ्स?
मैं 7 में.
7th क्लास में. अच्छा, एक क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ. मैथ्स से बच्चों को डर क्यों लगता है? Why do students have or kids have fear of mathematics?
ये बुक ही कॉम्प्लिकेटेड बनाया हुआ है कुछ.
तो किसका काम है कॉम्प्लिकेटेड को सिंप्लीफाई करना? हम टीचर्स का के नहीं?
हम जैसे टीचर का काम है.
तो क्या कर रहे हैं हम?
मैं भी ट्राई कर रहा हूँ, इसलिए इससे भी कुछ आइडिया मिल जाए आपसे भी.
सर, तो आप ना तो अपना वीडियो ऑन करेंगे ना क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे, तो कैसे डाउट्स क्लियर होंगे? अगर मुझे यही नहीं मालूम होगा आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है, सो व्हाट शुड आई से टू यू? व्हाट्स माय पॉइंट? यस, हंसराज.
ओके सर.
हंसराज, you are from HP. What do you do?
For me?
Yes. Okay, I'll give you brief introduction about Vedic mathematics first, and then we can discuss upon. But remember, if you'll not ask me questions today, students will not leave you. They'll ask you the questions. And this is where they are finding difficulty. Why maths is taken as a serious subject? Why maths is taken as the subject with fear? Right? Why it has been induced in their minds that, oh, it is very tough. So we need to remove that today. Do you want that or not? So you need to ask your query. See, whatever is coming in your mind regarding Vedic mathematics or mathematics, you can ask me now. This R is meant for you. John Jackson Mathematics. You're from? Yes, John Jackson. Kindly switch on your video so that we can discuss.
Hello, sir. I'm from Andhra Pradesh.
Yes, John. Okay, what do you do?
I'm teaching mathematics, sir.
Mathematics. So a straightforward question to you. Why students have fear of mathematics? Yes. You're teaching mathematics. So why students have fear of mathematics?
Because they don't use common sense.
Wow.
No, not like that, sir. Them.
Who gave this answer?
This is Puneet Deshpande, husband of Ramya Joshi.
No issues, Puneet. You can rename yourself so that I can. Otherwise,
Okay, I'm joining with another mobile.
No issue, sir. You are from which place?
I'm from Karnataka, Gadag district, Karnataka.
To connect one student can help him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me give you some introduction. See, yes, definitely maths is taken as a subject which is
In his mobile only you can connect. If there is Zoom.
Sorry, come again.
You take one student and with that mobile in my laptop or anywhere they can immediately.
You can take a number of sir, the password is open, so you can take in number of students. It's not limited. Okay. Now, so maths is always considered as a tough subject, a fear factor for everyone. Correct. And why is it so? A general, if you see for the general statistics, every class has 40 students. Out of 40 students, 30 students are going for after school tuitions, correct? Still, 10 are failing. That means 25% of students are failing every time. It's a rough idea. It may be 26 somewhere or 22 somewhere. But on an average, 20+% of students are failing every time. Now, there can be two options. One is the teacher is not teaching. And the second is maths is very tough. We cannot do it. So what do you think? Is teacher not teaching? No, I cannot say this because everybody is putting their own efforts. But maybe in not right manner. And the second thing, is math so tough? No, absolutely not. Because maths without mathematics, can we expect anything without mathematics in life? Yes, can we live without mathematics?
No, sir, definitely.
Right from the beginning, in the early morning, from the alarm clock to everything, we need mathematics. So when we cannot leave mathematics, when mathematics is in the nature, now when I say it is in the nature, see for the designs of starfish, jellyfish, the leaf, everything is made up of patterns. What is this? This is mathematics. Because maths is also just pattern of numbers. So if we understand that patterns once, then there would be no problem at all. The only thing is we are lacking in that. So what is Vedic mathematics? Vedic maths is what makes your mathematics simple. It makes your maths simple. easy and faster. Right? Now, all those who are attending from India, let me tell you one thing. Vedic mathematics has been added in National Education Policy 2020. What does that mean? This means students of all schools, they'll be taught this subject right from class 3rd onward. If particularly I'm telling you about Rajasthan, they introduced this subject long time back, 5 years back. Haryana, I am training teachers of Haryana. This has been introduced, and now even internal marks are given on this basis. So slowly and steadily, it is being introduced in every school of India. And those who have joined from Nepal, it is very important for you also. Why? Yes. There is a disturbance from someone. Okay. Now, why it is important for Nepal also? Because in Nepal, we allow calculators. Yes or no? Yes, GB Thapa? Yes, Kirti, Kriti. Do we allow calculators or not?
We don't allow calculators.
You are in which school, GB Thapa?
Allowed, sir.
Sir, I have taken 70+ seminars in almost all the cities of Nepal, right from Kathmandu University, Tribhuvan University, Sainik Vidyalaya, Chitwan, to number of schools. So let me know which school you belong to where you are not allowed calculators. So please don't lie on the social media. This is nothing can be hidden today. Correct. Now this is a problem.
Yes.
When we have allowed them calculators, they are not ready to learn. They are not ready to calculate. They are not ready to do the calculation. Okay, I'll give you a very simple example to all of you. I hope you all would answer to it. How many phone numbers do you remember now? Tika? Yes, Pavan Shankar. How many phone numbers do you remember now?
Maybe 20.
20. Sure.
Yes. Yes.
Up to 10 I can remember.
Okay. Yes, Pavan. GB Thapa, Kriti.
Sir, up to 10 numbers we can remember. 10 numbers.
I think
Yeah, please. This COE Paramati. Can I know the name? Okay, let me ask you another question. How many numbers did you remember when we didn't have mobile phones? I'm talking about 10 years back when we were having or when we were using landline phones. How many phone numbers at that time you used to remember?
6 numbers.
Sorry?
6 numbers.
10 years back also.
Yeah, there is 6 numbers in landline number.
You are not understanding my point.
So we used to remember many numbers in those
Many
days.
numbers, yeah. Many contact numbers we are
So what
remember.
has happened now? Has your brain gone down?
We are
It's
more
all
reliant
all
on
about
our
mobile.
gadgets to remember those numbers.
Yes. So what has happened? We have programmed our brain that everything is stored in my mobile.
Yes.
So
Everything is called mobile.
So that is the reason we are not able to remember anything. And the moment I take away your mobile phone, you are helpless because you don't remember sometimes don't remember even home number or very few numbers. Similar is the case with the students when they are not doing calculations with their mind. What is happening? They are using calculators. So a day will come, then to calculate 2 + 2, they would need a calculator. And this is a very, you can say, very irritating situation. Just check with it. When you give 100 rupees note to your child and Ask them to buy a banana of 33 rupees. They are not able to calculate what is the change. Why? Because they have fear of mathematics. They will start calculating on the calculator on the mobile phone. So what is the use? Why do we send students? Why do we send our kids to schools? Just that they gain confidence. So what is Vedic math providing them? Yes, it is a journey of transformation from fear of mathematics to confidence, because it simplifies your mathematics. And I'll give you an example today. Don't worry, I will show you, I'll prove you how your calculations become simplified. Second, it gives you, or you attain a feeling, yes, I can. Now, if you have this thing in your mind, yes, I can do this, can anyone stop you? No. But if you are having a fear factor, if you're already in that trauma, and you say, I cannot do it, then can anyone teach you to do something? If your morale is down, if your confidence is down. So this is what you gain with Vedic mathematics. The feeling of I can. The second important advantage of Vedic mathematics. And the third is ability to think. Now this I'll explain you later. Ability to think means the same problem can be sorted out in a number of ways. And when you have got different options to solve, you always develop critical thinking to think differently. Correct? Okay, a very simple question to all of you. How much time, and I would request everyone to answer. If you cannot speak, please put it on the chat. See, until and unless you answer yourself, how will you gain knowledge? And how will I be knowing, yes, you know this thing or not? How much time you need to write a table of 89? A very simple question for all mathematics teachers. But I would ask how much time you need it. Yes, Sagar?
It takes few minutes.
How many minutes? 2 or 5? 5 are also few, 2 are also few.
Probably 5.
Probably 5. Okay, Sagar has said 5. Yes, Tika?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Redmi Note Pro. What's your name, please?
Puneet.
Puneet, can you rename or let me rename you?
Puneet only.
No issues. Yes, Purnima. So how much time you need to write the table?
I did not understand the question.
You did not understand the question. Is it Ram Yadav? Okay, Ram, what do you do? Ram, what do you do?
No, sir, I did not understand the question.
अरे आप करते क्या है? मैं यही तो पूछ रहा हूँ, वो तो अंडरस्टैंड कर लीजिए. What do you do? What is your profession?
Oh, I am teacher, sir.
Teacher. Maths आता है?
Yes, sir.
Do you know mathematics?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Do you know tables?
Yes, sir.
Multiplication table. You know what is multiplication tables?
Yes, sir.
So my question is very simple. How much time you need to write a table of 89?
89 table.
Yes, sir.
I can write.
Yes, please come up. See, this is lack of
More than 5
confidence.
times.
Sorry?
More than 5 times.
More than 5 minutes. So if a teacher of mathematics says more than 5 minutes, what would be the answer from the student? Yes, Kriti, Tika, Pavan. See, if you want to learn something, you have to answer. Otherwise, I won't be able to teach you also. Because if everybody is having this knowledge, why should you?
Maybe 5 minutes.
More than 10 minutes.
More than 10 minutes. And if I say you can do it in 10 seconds, then if I say you can do it in 10 seconds, You laugh at me, correct?
Yes, sir. We'll feel happy.
No, sir. No,
See, this is the thing.
nothing impossible with math.
See, this is the thing. Vedic maths makes it so simple you cannot imagine. Okay, let me make questions more simpler. I'm just talking about a simple table 13. Correct? Now, how do we write it? How do we remember it? First method is cram. 13 ones are 13, 13 twos are 26, 13 threes are 39, 13 fours are 52, and so on. Correct? This is one approach. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Great. And the second is, if it is not 13, it is a bigger number, we keep on adding. 13 plus 13, 26. Then 26 plus 13, 39. Then 39 plus 13, 52. So this is how you do. Any other method you know? Yes, anyone?
We can write the table of 3 and table of 1
Then
and if there is any carry, we can like 13 fours are 52, 1 fours are 4, 3 fours are 12, and 2 we can write there, and 1 we can add up to 4. That makes 52.
correct. This is Puneet. Okay, Puneet, you are a math teacher.
Yes.
Have you taught this method?
Huh?
Have you taught this method to the students?
Yeah. I have taught this.
Because this is not available in any of the book.
Yes.
Now this is so simple. Now this works with the balancing line. But the irony is, yes, I'm naming it. I was at the Tribhuvan University and the MSc mathematics students, they were not able to know this. But now very simple thing. Everyone knows table of 1. So please write down it simply. And similarly, everybody knows table of 3.
Yes.
Such simple thing was it, and we were confused with adding, and making carryovers. Now, a very simple concept of place values. How many digits can unit place hold? How many digits we can have at unit place? Yes, GB Thapa.
Only one, sir.
Okay, great. And how many digits at tens position?
2 digit.
That is where we go wrong. How can you have 2 digits at tens position? It is 1 only. The total number goes to 2 because 1 at unit and 1 at tens, that makes 2. But if you say only 1 digit can come at tens position, and we keep on cramming unit place 1 digit, tens position 2 digit, 100 position 3 digit, this is where we go wrong. So very simplification. Consider this unit, consider this 10. Just rearrange. So unit is 1, perfect. Tens is 1, perfect. 13, 26, 39. See, for first 3 steps, even no calculation is required. But here, unit place. Can unit place have 2 digits? Not at all. 2 only is to be kept. So what happens with this extra digit?
No.
This moves further.
4 plus 1 is 5.
5, 4 and 1. 4 plus 1.
So 5, 6, 8, 7, 1, 9, 4, 10, 7, 11, 0, 13. Finish. Now, if we have taught this to the students, they'll never fail in multiplication. They'll never fail in tables. You know, where does the fear comes from? What is the first fearful factor of any child? Just remember your days. You used to get beating. You used to get thrashed at this tables concept only. And this is so simple, but not in any book of the world. Any mathematics books. Let it be. See, I have visited so many countries. I'm teaching in so many countries in the world. Not even single book states this simple method. Yes. Yes, Puneet, you have to say something, or anyone? Yes, SVPM COE Baramati. What's your name, sir? I don't understand why people keep mum. If you are here to learn something, please come up. If you'll not ask your questions, the other person cannot ask your question. You have to ask your one. Okay. So this was so simple thing, and we are not teaching this. If we would have taught this concept, no table is difficult. Take any number.
So may I tell you something?
Yes, please go ahead.
As you showed the table of 13 on the screen, that's absolutely okay if we write. But don't we have to memorize? And while memorizing this concept, have to write it every time on the copy the notebook somewhere?
Sir,
simply memorize it. Is there any other options?
I'll let me ask you a question back. Do we have a written exam or an oral exam of mathematics?
We have written exam.
Sir, my point is, and second thing, I gave you the example of memorizing. The more you will use something, you'll be able to remember. Now the point here is, first thing is, we don't know the concept. We are going wrong way. What I am trying to tell you is why 10 students out of 40 are failing every time, because they are lacking in the concept. So first thing is, we need to correct our concepts. Why we are going the tough way every time? Second thing, now where does this word cram comes to the mind of students? As a teacher, as a parent, as a guardian, we always say to the students, please understand the concept, learn it, and remember it. Correct? So from where this word cram comes then? Why do students try to cram anything? Because when they are going for a mathematics classes, and when the topic of tables start, now understanding is one thing, but how can you remember so many tables at the same time? So first thing is, they should understand the concept, but we start focusing on the verbal at that time. We try to listen to the tables, and on that we start thrashing the students. You might remember, you might have got thrashing at your time. Was it necessary? First, the concept was to be cleared. How these tables get added? How 1 + 1 is 2? Have we been taught that? That is the basics. See, first basics have to be clear. And now when we talk about Vedic maths, our point is not to teach them 1, 2, 3 or something. Our point is, whatever problems they are facing, whatever struggles they are going through, whatever fear factor they are going through mathematics, we need to ease them. We need to clear those doubts. We need to build that confidence in them that yes, they can also do mathematics. Sorry. Otherwise, what is happening? If a child is not performing well in mathematics in 10th standard, after 10th, the teacher says, no, you are not good in maths. You go for arts or commerce. How can we decide on that part? And you know what happens in the life? Once that students have changed the profile from science or medical or non-medical to arts and commerce, do you think that child is not good at mathematics? Maybe in the coming years, he turns into a brilliant child. But unfortunately, at that point of time, he's not eligible to appear for some good examinations. For example, MBA, he cannot go for a CAT examination. Why? Because again, even the eligibility of MBA is any graduation, but all good colleges, universities, they have an entrance test, and every entrance test has a maths exam. So if you have left that maths in 10th standard, will you have that confidence after 5 years to appear for a maths exam? No. So this is where we are playing with the lives. We are removing that confidence from the child. And that is where we need to take care. So Vedic maths is not a different subject. Please understand one thing very clearly. It is not a different subject. It is your same mathematics, but which can be done in an alternative manner. Again, I would listen, few questions will come. Sir, they will not get marks in the examinations. Why? Because in exams, marks are given on the basis of steps. And here you can do the calculation in single steps. Yes, we can do big calculation in single steps. If you give me 5 by 5 number multiplication, we can do in a very single line. But so how would you tackle with that? It's not only school examination which is important in life. There are so many competitive exams. And apart from this, the ability of your brain, that should increase. It's not that you score good in one exam, that is sufficient. But your brain is efficient. That makes a difference. So Vedic maths gives you that confidence, that ability, that freedom. When you get the freedom to solve, that makes a difference. This was a very small example which I gave for the table. Again, if you have to go for a 3-digit number, now any person, if you give this 3-digit number, just now I asked the question to so many teachers, 89. Everybody said me 5 minutes. Nobody said less than 5 minutes. Now, again, this can be done by this method also. But one more technique is there. Numbers ending with 9. You can do this differently also. So no need of this much big also. Very simple, I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we have, suppose I have to write a table of 89. Just I have to add 1 to this. That is because of sutra, the first sutra, ikadikena purvena, and add everywhere. So 8 plus 9 would give me 17, 17 plus 9 would give me 26, 26 plus 9 would give me 35, 44, 53, 62, 71, 80, and 89. Finish. How many seconds it took? Hardly 8 seconds. Similarly, you can write down table of any number ending with 9. 19, 29, 39, 49, 59, 109, 11119. Anything. See, what helps you out is the struggle you had been going through mathematics. And once in one single day, or you feel, oh, it could have been done in such simple way. So that positivity helps you to gain confidence. That ability to do in a different manner helps you to remove that fear. That is freedom from fear of mathematics to confidence in mathematics. Got it? So this is just the concept of tables. Any topic you talk about, yes, whatever is missing in mathematics, all the math teachers, I would ask you one question. Is divisibility by 7, 13 possible in maths? Yes, tell me. Divisibility by 7, 9, 30, 19. The prime numbers. Is it possible? Yes, Kriti? There's a dog barking from, so where it? Yes, anyone? Amargiri, you joined now. You're from? We have 15 people and nobody has any question. Yes, Poco C3, you gave 10 minutes for 89 table. See, I have written in 10 seconds.
Sir, my query again is, you taught us how to write the table of 89, and that's fine. But do we ever need the table of 89? Because learning the table up to 9 is pretty fine, but doing maths, if we know the table of bigger number, little bigger number, that helps us a lot. But if we do not know the table of more than 10, still we can do it with calculations up to 9.
You are absolutely correct. So why do teachers ask this question from students, and why do they get thrashed on not answering to the tables? Remember class 3, 4, 5, 6. Why do they get thrashed at the tables? Did you ask anytime the question? Are you a teacher yourself now, Sagar?
Yes, sir.
So what do? Do you not ask this question to your students in class? Tell me the table of, or speak the table of 13, then 18, then 19, then 40s.
No, I don't ask them the table of bigger number up more than 10, but I suggest them, if you learn it, it becomes easier. I teach them, like if we have to multiply.
Why do we suggest then? Why do we suggest? Why? What is the need of it? And don't,
No,
please,
sir.
please don't take it personally. But,
yes, sir.
But it is a hardcore fact. Every school, every teacher, every maths class, students are thrashed on the tables. And this is the first fear factor of students. Tables are the first fear factor. So you need to understand this fact. Second thing, why I started with this topic, or why higher are required, because they should understand that this can be done. What happens if they are not able to even remember this? Like Sagar, Puneet was able to answer 13. You were not able to answer that you can write a table of 1 and 3. You never told this because you were not aware about this concept. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what, see, you have been teaching math since law, but see, was it tough? Was it tough, sir? Yes, Sagar.
No, it wasn't.
So why that is what, sir. Why don't we teach the simple things to the students then? Why do we make maths as a tough?
Because we don't have the concept.
Sorry, come again.
We don't have like that concept in
Sir, what do you mean? What do we mean by we don't have that concept? Do we need have somebody taught us Facebook, Instagram, social media, YouTube? We learned it, na? With time, we learn everything. Our parents used to eat roti, chapati. We are eating pizzas, pastas. Do anybody taught us to eat pizzas and pastas? We upgraded ourselves with time. They used to have simple clothing. We are dressing ourselves in a different manner. So why not in education we are trying to gain the knowledge? What is Facebook, Google giving you? Everything is in Facebook, Google, YouTube. Why we are not taking that advantage? Or just answer me one simple question. How many of us tried to learn a new concept after our graduation, completion, or after getting a job? We never tried. Because we thought, oh, I have achieved what I was supposed to, and I've got a job, nothing new is required. we are focusing on whatever is written in the books. Yes, Sagar. Now, this was a very simple concept because you teach place value concept. So this could have been managed with that. So my point is very simple. We need to remove that fear factor, because this fear, if you don't understand today, this fear which starts from mathematics, it goes for every subject and till the life. You ask any person.
Sir, you are absolutely correct. But my question again is, teaching these concepts or telling children that maths is not difficult, or teaching them, telling them how to write the table of these simple numbers in an easy way, I think we should begin this in smaller classes rather than little bigger, because once they know or they feel that maths is difficult and learning table is difficult, and when they start having a fear rooted in their mind, and then I don't think they will easily take maths. So these concepts and these things should be taught to them in smaller classes, like 1 2 3. Within 3 or class 4, if we can make them learn this, then they take it easily. Otherwise, if they do not learn in these smaller classes, teaching a child in class 7th this concept is I think is it's a little bit difficult, and it's not so much productive.
Sagar, I got your point. Sagar, yes, this need to be taught in class 3rd. Perfect. You are absolutely correct. Now, should I give you the exact situation?
Yes.
This book, this has been implemented in your country also, Nepal. I am not giving you the names of schools right now. It is in Saria region. It is in Kathmandu. It is in Dhangadi. It is in Biratnagar. They have implemented right from class 3rd. But my point is, what is the fault of 7th class student or a MSc mathematics student of a university, a well-known, renowned university? See, I gave sessions in 2 universities, but I'm not naming, but you can check with the video. I asked them a very simple question: up till which number you can write down the tables? So if MSc math student says me, sir, 12, so should I be ashamed, or they should be ashamed of it? And second point, then what is the difference between the mathematics knowledge of class 3rd student and a class MSc mathematics student? So you are absolutely correct that yes, it should be started from the class 3rd. But now, since it is a beginning of this topic is coming now into picture. And that was also due to some political reasons in India. Now it has been implemented in national education policy. And that was the reason since last 1 year, I am promoting it in Nepal also. 70 plus schools, institutions, I have already done sessions, live sessions this year, in Jan also, in your Baglung Galgot area. Now, it is correct. But what I think, if teacher does not know, who will teach them in class 3rd also? So if you cannot say ki others cannot be taught, the very first thing teachers should know. So are we ready to enhance our knowledge? That is the first thing. Okay, I'll give you more examples. I just asked you one simple question. Now, talking about the 7th standard only, I asked you about divisibility. Yes, that is in 7th class. Or let's say 7th, 8th, you have cubes. Yes. How much time do we take? We take so much of time. Okay, very simple question I'm giving you. Let's see. 35 minus 25 plus 48 minus 32 plus 68. Can you solve in this simultaneous addition and subtraction? Do you have any way to solve this simultaneously? This is a very simple question, addition and subtraction. Yes, anyone? Yes, COE, Baramati. Please speak something. Mr. B, Tika, Kriti. See, until unless we'll discuss something, how can I teach you something? Because this is definitely not a teaching platform. It is to solve your queries. So if you don't have queries, how can I solve it? Yes, Puneet? Do you have any question? No. Amar Giri. Now, Sagar is not going to ask questions on your behalf no, every time.
99 will answer.
How did you solve it, sir? Answer
94.
Answer is not
99.
important. Answer is not important. My point is, can you solve this simultaneous maths? Sir, answer is not important. Answer is not important. Everybody is giving. The problem is in maths we have how we solve. We'll take this positive together. We'll find out A, and we'll take this and find out B, and then we'll do A minus B. Correct? This is the only way you have, because simultaneous addition and subtraction is not possible in maths. This is not possible. So you always segregate. If these were 10 numbers, then see, now also you all are getting different answers. The reason behind this is number of steps, and this answer could be done in a single line with the help of Vedic maths, because in Vedic maths, this number is treated as differently and it can be added simply. I'm just giving you examples what you cannot do in maths. I told divisibility, I'm giving you this. Okay, see this big question. Now everybody could be. How much time you need to solve this?
2 seconds, sir.
So that means you know the concept. And if it is, then
8, 7, 8, 5.
yes. So whenever this is 9, just subtract 1 from this. Finish. 8, 7, 8, 5. And subtract this from this. Finish.
1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 1, 3.
It is 4, not 3. How can we have 9 and 6 as 3? See, these are so simple, some of the simple things. Yesterday, if you see Tuesday's chapter, Tuesday session of Ask Me Now, I taught how to divide by 9. Division by 9. So every time we go with new topics, but that time people were asking me questions. So today, I think all our scholars, nobody has got any questions. So very good. All the best to all of you. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. So let's go one by one. Yes, Coco C3. Do you have any question? Anything you want to ask regarding Vedic mathematics, I'll just solve it out.
No, sir, I'm just learning from you.
No, sir. God is there. What you can learn from me. But the thing is, yes, the first step towards learning is clear your doubts. See, if you have seen today's poster also, when you have to learn something, remember, when you have to start any journey of learning, not Vedic maths, anything in your life, first step is always clear your doubts, your questions, your queries, because when you are free from that stress, then only you will be able to learn something. If you think, no, I know everything, then you cannot learn. You know it better than me. All of you are teachers, so you know better than me. Yes, Pawan Shankar, you're not saying anything. So what's you have any query, any question?
Sir, we have separate rules how to divide numbers by any number with 9, 11, and how to multiply any number with 9, 11. We have some different rules. But
Sorry,
if we generalize the things,
sorry,
is
come again.
audible, sir. Sir, we have separate rules how to divide any number with 11, 9.
See, I'll tell you. I'm clearing you. See, what is
But
Vedic mathematics is,
if we generalize the things, it will be simple for kids also.
who see this I don't. Are you a teacher?
Sir?
Are you a teacher?
Yeah, yes.
Which teacher?
Mathematics.
Mathematics. Okay. Very simple question. Do you remember national anthem? When did you learn it? See, never.
Sir,
Sir, please
from our
understand.
childhood, every day.
Your voice is not audible to me. Please check with that. But let me tell you one thing. If you think students can get confused, and let's give them a general thing. So you already have given them in mathematics and see the fate. So many students commit suicide just because of mathematics. And it's not in India, it's in every part of the world. That is a reason some are not taking tests, some are relying with the calculators just to get rid of that stress. But what we are failing in, the critical thinking. Are we making them robots, or who created robots? Our brain, or robots created our brains? We need to think over that. Second thing, let me tell you, the kids, the children, which you say, even of class 3rd, they have got sharper minds. I can cite you an example for that. I'm also running a chain of preschools. So in one of our school in Bangalore, we had a student of 6 months. Their parents used to drop them for daycare. And when he turned 2 years, he was having a knowledge of, he could speak 5 languages: English, Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, 6 languages. Why? Because he was observing. We cannot learn. So never say this. Now, what happens in Vedic maths? I told you, third point, it gives you ability to think. Now, how does that ability comes? Because the same question can be solved in 3 different manners or 4 different manners. So it is up to you which way you have to go. Never, now, like in conventional maths, we solve addition in one way. But here we have 3 different approaches to solve addition sums. So what will happen? It's not that you will get confused, but it is, you'll be more faster, because something you can calculate mentally. Now, somebody knew this concept, so he was able to calculate this mentally. Otherwise, all the math teachers, even the 10th class student, he will start doing multiplication. You think that will take less than 3 minutes? No. And in entrance examination, if we have this question, will be able to clear that entrance exam? No, because every question is given only 1 to 2 minutes. Generally, we have an entrance exam of 2 hours. That is 120 minutes, and we are given 100 questions. So that means 1 minute for 1 question. So if we start doing with the conventional math, we are not able to crack exam anytime. And this is a reason why students are sent to quota or entrance examination institutes. Why? Why do we suggest them? Don't do 11th from the school, 12th from school, be non-attended and go to entrance institute. Why do we do this? Yes, do you have answer for this, Pawan? Why we are sending to quota then? Because there they teach them time management. There they teach you skill, how to solve it in faster manner. And what are those skills? What are that time management tricks? It is nothing but Vedic mathematics concept, but it was not named earlier. Why? Because in India it was not being used so commonly. But now after our Prime Minister has said that we should go for Vedic mathematics, and after implementation in national education policy, people are turning to this. Got my point?
Yes.
Even if you check my Facebook page, there is a letter of government of Haryana. I am training 10,000 plus school teachers. I'm teaching all the SSR VM schools teachers, that is Shri Ravi Shankar Vidya Mandir schools, online. So people are opting to, and even in when I talk about Nepal, Bhutan, Nepal, I have given more than 70 sessions live, physically live. So people are accepting because they understand, yes, this is a weakness in the students. And if you are good at maths, you are not good at maths only, you are good at thinking, critical thinking, and that is very much required in your life. Right? That sets a stage for you. Yes, Tika, do you have any question now?
No, sir.
You didn't ask anything, so you're just a spectator, right? GB
I'm
Thapa?
just learning.
No, so what do you do? See, learning cannot be, if you can learn mathematics by just audio or video, then lakhs and lakhs of videos are available on YouTube. Then everybody would have been a Vedic maths trainer or maths expert. Maths cannot be learned by just watching. So first you need to clear your doubts, then practice with it. That is the way. That is a mantra for doing Vedic mathematics. Correct. And so this was the first step. Clear your doubts, clear your queries, clear your questions. Second step is every Saturday and Sunday we keep a workshop of 2 days. Saturday 4 p.m. to 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. But it always go up till 5 p.m. and similarly on Sunday. So that 2 days you learn so many concepts of Vedic mathematics that you can start teaching right from Monday, class 3rd, 4th, and 5th. But yes, if you need to further go ahead, then you need to go for a teacher's training program. So you can share with me your WhatsApp numbers. I'll share you the registration for a workshop of Saturday and Sunday. That is not free. Let me tell you, that is a paid one, 199 Indian rupees or 320 NC. Correct, but it is not so costly that you cannot afford. 199, you don't get even a pizza. Correct. And in Nepal, I know you don't get anything to it. Yes, GB Thapa, any questions?
Yes, sir.
Kriti Thapa,
Yes, sir.
any question you have?
No.
Amargiri, Ramkumar Yadav, Shankar, Sagar, 1 + 6. No one.
No, sir. Just
No,
the,
sir.
how I can do 3-digit or 4-digit different numbers, multiplication or division.
See, now division is the last step. Multiplication, I can show you here also. But the point is, you need to understand some basic concepts first. First is
Yes.
right. First is you should understand the meaning of balancing lines. In Vedic maths, everything works with this balancing line. So for that, you can attend the workshop, 2 days workshop on Saturday and Sunday, and then all these doubts could be clear. Right. So it is Saturday and Sunday. So you can share with me your WhatsApp number. I'll just share you the application form or the registration form for the same. It is only 199 and 320 NC. Or correct?
Okay,
Any other
sir.
question you have?
No, sir.
Okay. How much time it will take to become a pure Vedic mathematician? It takes 72 hours. That means 3 months. So we have sessions from Pawan. There are 2 types of classes. One is weekend. One is weekend, means only Saturdays and Sundays. Correct. So 2 hours Saturday, 2 hours Sunday. That means 4 hours. So it will take around 4 months. And one is weekdays. That is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So 2 plus 2 plus 2. So that will take 3 months to complete. Correct. So these batches are full. This would be starting most probably end of March. Right. So it's 10. So I have a batch now. So thank you very much. If you have any questions, so we can have in a hurry. Yes, any last question, anyone?
Sir, after 3 or 4 months, you are going to issue any certificate to us as a trainer.
Yes, you will receive a trainer certificate. You will be appearing for an exam, online exam. Then you will be receiving, and that online exam would be recorded because it is international certification. So it is not for your attendance. Please mind it. I have attended your class.
Yes.
Then give me a certificate. Sorry, I'm not that kind of trainer, and I'm not here
for
to make
names.
you. Please let me complete. I'm not here to make you a learner. Remember, I'll give you the opportunity to stand with me and speak. I'll give you the chances to stand on the stage with me and train the teachers. Correct. So that means I make trainers, not learners. Right. So any questions? I'll share my number. You can connect with me. I hope you all have it, but still I'm writing it. 701-576-1074, and the code is +91 for all those who are from Nepal. Right. So thank you very much, and good night. Bye-bye.
Good night. Good night.
Sure. Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, sir.